Hello GPS family, my name is David Mena, and today I want to talk to you both about Dia de los Muertos and an ofrenda. So I'll just start with Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos translates to Day of the Dead, but it's not a celebration of death. It is a celebration of life. This is a day that we come together and we celebrate our loved ones who have passed away. For whatever reason, they're no longer here with us, but we honor their life, we honor all the magical gifts that they gave us and that are still present here. And that's why we make an ofrenda, to allow them to come here on this day on November 1st to be with us, and so we can feel their presence and they can still feel our love for them. And that's the most important thing about Dia de los Muertos, is just life and love. You can see here I have a picture of one of my really good friends, Angel, who passed away a year ago. And this is actually my second ofrenda for him. But it's not my first ofrenda. I originally learned about ofrendas through my mom, and what my mom taught me is that things that are needed in an ofrenda are a candle to shed light and kind of guide them to where they're coming. Also water to quench their thirst. Salt as well, it helps just purify them. And then we have pan de muerto, which is a special bread that's made for Dia de los Muertos because it's very symbolic. It all has a meaning behind it. So in our bread we have our cardinal points. We have north, we have south, we have west, we have east, and they all create balance within our world, especially if we're thinking about the Aztecs, the world that the Aztecs lived in, because this all comes from them, and this is where this all comes from. So for them, north, south, east, west was all harmony, and this harmony is always going to exist in our universe, and that's why even in the Pan de Muerto we see all these points. They're all part of the harmony. And these are actually supposed to be bones, because bones are a part of life, they're part of who we are, and that's where life starts, especially for the Aztecs. That's where it all created. Life was created through bones. And then we also have a skull. Skulls aren't always needed, but they are a nice gesture. They're very traditional, they're very colorful, and they are edible. Kids love to eat them. And another thing that we need is fruit. We want to give our loved ones fruit just for, they're coming on a trip, right? So we want to be able to have them be able to get energy, from an apple or a banana or an orange, or even their favorite food. I remember my mom would always make mole for my grandparents, freshly made for them. And then we would also have mole with them. And then another thing that we really need in ofrendas are flowers. It can be any types of flowers, but a flower that's very special to this event are Mexican marigolds or cempasúchil. But another way you can also make them is through getting paper tissue or tissue paper, and then you make your own flowers. You can make them big, you can make them medium, small, you can add different colors, but the main color is orange, because the cempasúchil, this is what's gonna guide our loved ones to our ofrenda. And in Mexico or even in cemeteries that do celebrate Dia de los Muertos, you will see a lot of cempasúchil. They are lighting up everywhere so that our loved ones can come and join us and be with us. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to feel that energy and that presence. And I do also want to talk to you more about just where this all comes from. This is, like I've mentioned about it coming from the Aztecs at the beginning of the video. I just want to give a bit more background. This wasn't originally intended to celebrate our loved ones. It was originally intended to celebrate the gods of the underworld, who that's where when people pass away, that's where they go. So it's to honor them, and because they gave us life, and they also protect those who are still in the underworld. But now it has evolved, it has changed to just fit the needs of the current people, and now it's to share a way to express the love for our loved ones who are no longer here. And it doesn't just have to be loved ones, it could be people who maybe impact your life. Maybe it's an author, an influential person. Ofrendas are just made to honor someone's life and the impact that they